Hello everyone, welcome to WhaTheCoding, where we embark on a transformative journey into the intricate world of backend development. I am Snehal and today marks the beginning of our course Mastering Backend Development right here on WhaTheCoding. In this series, we'll dive deep into the foundations and complexities of backend development, demystifying the technologies that power the digital world. Today's episode is your gateway to the digital universe. We'll unravel the mysteries behind how the internet works, exploring the roles of web servers, understanding distinction between websites and web browsers. We'll also explore the concept of web hosting and delve into the different types available. Then we'll explore what it means to be a front-end, back-end or full-stack developer. We'll also demystify APIs and services, IDEs, and know what frameworks and libraries are. Before we dive in, make sure you are subscribed to WhaTheCoding and also don't forget to press the bell icon so you are notified whenever I drop some coding wisdom. Now without further ado, let's start our first topic and learn how internet works. When you open your favorite app, you are instantly connected to the world through a network. But have you ever thought about how it all works behind the scenes? How these networks and network switches come together to form what we know as the internet? Let's break it down. When you open your favorite app, you are tapping into a vast web of networks. Think of a network as a series of interconnected devices, your computer, phone, or tablet, for example. Now, here's where switches come into play. Imagine switches as traffic directors in complex cities. Without them, every device would need a direct connection to communicate, and it would get chaotic real quick. A network switch is like a super smart traffic cop, efficiently directing data between devices. Network switches link devices intelligently, forming a cohesive network. And when you open your app, these networks seamlessly connect, allowing you to access information, share data, and communicate with the world. The internet doesn't just connect you locally, it's like a global highway for data, with undersea cables enabling things like video calls across the continents. Ever had a video call with someone far away? Those cables make it happen. Alright, now let's shift gears to servers and learn what servers are. Well, a server is a computer providing services to another computer, the client. They are like digital powerhouses, providing services to your computer. These servers are often part of data centers located worldwide, ensuring continuous power, internet connection, and 24/7 operations. Now let's zoom into web servers, a type of server software. Web servers handle various tasks, from website storage to managing emails. They play a crucial role in responding to web requests, ensuring smooth functioning of websites. Now let's talk about websites and web pages. A web page is like a digital document displaying content. Clicking a link takes you to a new web page. Alright, let's jump into our browser. I am going to search for basic HTML tags. Hit enter and look at that. A list of links appear on the screen. Now each of these links is like a door to different web page, each with its own set of information on basic HTML tags. A website, on the other hand, is a collection of linked web pages. Clicking on links within web pages leads you to different articles or content. Moving forward to web browsers are the digital doorways to the internet. They are software applications that allow you to access and navigate websites, displaying text, images, and multimedia content. Some popular examples of web browsers include Chrome, Firefox, and Edge. Now let's move forward and demystify web hosting. Web hosting is like renting space on the internet to store your website files, making it accessible to visitors. There are four types of web hosting: shared hosting, virtual private hosting, dedicated hosting, and cloud hosting. Let's explore each of these types in little more details. Starting with shared hosting, for those on budget, shared hosting is an excellent entry point. It's cost effective, making it perfect for small businesses, personal blogs, and beginners. The resources are shared among multiple sites, so it's best suited for moderate traffic. Next up, VPS hosting, that is virtual private hosting. Sites with more considerable demands use virtual private surface or VPS. A VPS is a virtual server with dedicated CPU, memory, and bandwidth resources. It will be running on a hardware server with other VPS instances, but as the resources are fixed per VPS instance, your website is unlikely to be impacted by the performance of other VPS instances. A VPS instance will be more expensive than shared hosting. Next option up is to use dedicated hosting. This will be a hardware server that is dedicated to you only. All hardware, CPU, memory, and bandwidth resources are yours to use. Generally, this option is more expensive than a VPS hosting. The last type of web hosting is something you may have heard of cloud hosting. And the cloud hosting has grown in popularity over the last decade and is often mentioned in various news and services you use. With a flexible pay as you go model, cloud hosting suits websites of all sizes. It's particularly handy for those with fluctuating traffic. Relying on a network of interconnected servers, it provides high reliability and scalability. Remember, choosing the right hosting type is about finding the perfect fit for your needs, budget, and the scale of your online presence. Alright, now let's shift gears to our next topic understanding roles in web development front end, back end, and full stack developer. Front end developers focus on the visual aspects of website that users interact with. They use languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript to craft engaging and responsive user interfaces. On the flip side, backend developers work behind the scenes dealing with server side logic and databases. They use languages like Python, Java, or PHP to handle the functionality and data processing. Now, imagine having the best of both worlds. Full stack developers are the all rounders who can handle both front end and back end development. They possess a comprehensive skill set, making them versatile in building entire web applications. Awesome progress. Now let's venture into the realm of APIs and services in web development. APIs stand for Application Programming Interfaces. APIs act as a bridge between different software applications, allowing them to communicate. Whether it's fetching data from a server or integrating third party services, APIs are the backbone of dynamic and interactive web experiences. Services, on the other hand, are the functionalities and tools that APIs provide. Think of them as the building blocks for developers, offering ready made features like payment processing, authentication, or data storage. Alright, let's move forward and dive into the world of IDEs, your trusty sidekicks in the coding universe. IDEs are like command centers for developers, bringing together all the tools you need in one place. It's your coding headquarters equipped with a text editor, debugger, and often a bunch of plugins to make your coding life easier. Some examples of IDEs are Visual Studio Code, that is VS Code, PyCharm, Eclipse, and Jupyter Notebook. Alright, buckle up. We are starting towards our final pit stop frameworks and libraries in the coding journey. Think of frameworks as ready made blueprints for building apps. They guide you like a recipe, making development faster. Some examples of frameworks are Django for Python, which we will be learning in our upcoming modules, React for JavaScript, and Spring Boot for Java. Libraries, on the other hand, are collection of pre-written code snippets that you can use in your projects. jQuery for JavaScript or Pandas for Python are great examples of libraries. Congratulations! You have just completed the first episode of Mastering Backend Development, getting started with web development. In this module, we have covered essential topics to kickstart your web development journey. In our next episode, we are diving into the fundamental building block of web development, the HTML. Share your expectations in the comment section below and let's make the next episode as engaging as possible. See you soon in the world of HTML. To ensure you don't miss out on this valuable opportunity, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and join me as we delve into the intricacies of backend development.